Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Down and 13.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Going to give it to Jacobs, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
First down. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Tyler Matakevich in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
3rd and
long. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. This is Jalen Richard. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. On first down, Allen. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. Past the 20.
Bring
10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 92 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Carr gives to Richard. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 38 yards on the scamper there.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
This is Richard. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Jacobs. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the
6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bills 6.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr on target to Tyrell Williams. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Bills 6.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Third and 5.
Out to his left. He can Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now it's the backup Mariota. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
And
gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Jerry Hughes on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
With a play fake to Jacobs. He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jacobs now. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Check. Lucky. Kill.
They go with Jacobs, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And all the way down to the 42. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. He's coming.
Here's Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger mark.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes this a 9-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Field in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st down, Jacobs. He takes this for 3 to the 29. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills will extend their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That keeps the score Bills 22, Raiders 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
And he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On third down, Carr. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. And down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, it must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Joyner on the tackle.
Singletary again. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now, Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Around 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Second down and 8. They go right back to Singletary. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
Allen to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Now Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And again, it's Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
17 more yards. That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no film. Don't know how I feel.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So Allen's going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Raiders.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it.